You're listening to Murder in Your Ear, produced by NRM Performance. This is The Witch's Murder, our Halloween special. If you enjoy it, please follow us on Facebook or Instagram at NRM Performance or on Twitter at Murder Ear. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy our spooky Halloween special, The Witch's Murder.
Mom, wait. Before you jump back into the story, or whatever it is, just wait.
Okay, I'm waiting.
So, just to make sure I have it straight, first off, we are somehow involved in this story, and someone else's too. Because they left a witch's hat that matched my purple costume one on the porch, and it had a curse on Jacob's women written on it.
Right. I know it seems scary, but...
And we are sitting here in the dark.
Well, with candles, and only because of the storm.
And then, in the story, Miss Gooding had the girls do some sort of ritual at the bonfire, and now Fiona might be dead. Because they were interrupted by the preacher Moorehead in the middle, and she was dropped from where she was flying.
Levitating, yes.
And the doctor's wife?
Annabella?
She was drugged with a tree by Lavinia.
Given tea made from an elm tree, yes.
But then she somehow woken up and followed Lavinia and Millicent, Mrs. Moorehead, to the bonfire, and all the adults ran off to find her, leaving the girls behind, with a possible dead Fiona. Oh, and Dr. Holmes? He ran an insane asylum and met his wife there, which is really weird.
It is a little.
Oh, and the brothers? The younger one, Stephen? His wife died oddly, and she was in Preacher Moorehead's congregation. And the preacher's first wife died. And then he raised Millicent, and then married her.
A little oversimplified, but yes.
And there's something weird about this town, because Lavinia said that no one is really from Appleton. It isn't possible.
Are you ready for me to continue, or do you want to give a review of every word I've said so far?
Nah, you can continue. I just keep it all straight.
You're doing a good job, honey. Okay, so where was I? Oh, yes. As the adults left the children standing in the dark.
Mom, wait.
What?
Can we lock the door first?
Sure. Now, meanwhile, back in Appleton.
What do we do now?
Do you think Fiona is
dead? I mean, I don't think she's breathing.
Do you think it was our fault? What do you mean? How would it be?
Margaret, we were just holding her high above our heads, and then we dropped her.
How is it our fault, Victoria? That creepy preacher man interrupted our...
Don't say it. What if they hear us?
Who is they, Margaret? We're all out here by ourselves.
Mr. Edgar, where did you come from?
How long has he been there?
See, Anna, that's how they listen.
Stop. Cease your incessant arguing. How would a cat be listening or spying?
How are you so naive? Haven't you ever heard of familiars?
Margaret, stop! Don't you remember what Amelia said? I think it's what got her killed.
What do you mean?
Margaret, you were there. It was us, Fiona, and Amelia in the schoolyard.
Fiona, what did you have to do at your punishment?
None of your business, Amelia.
My mother said you shouldn't be so rude. It'll get you in trouble.
Amelia, maybe you shouldn't always listen so much to what your mother says.
Emily is right. Everyone knows your mother's just an empty-headed gossip. Goodman Reece told my mother as much the other day.
She is not. Goodman Reece is always at your house having tea. They are wonderful friends.
He's counseling her, you nincompoop. It's not that he likes her. He thinks she needs help.
You're a liar! All the best people come to our house all the time. Goodman Reece and Dr. and Mrs. Holmes were over 4 times last week.
Exactly. And was Dr. Holmes giving your mother medications?
Only some powders for her nerves. Oh.
Dr. Holmes only visits the people that Goodman Reece thinks needs him. And those are the ones who are insane. Your mom is crazy, just like you. Amelia is peculiar. Amelia is peculiar. Amelia is peculiar.
I am not. At least I don't spend my time learning spells with witches. That's what you do, Fiona. Every Saturday. You're always in trouble, but it's just so you can learn spells. I know because my mother told me. You've got the devil in you.
Then you better watch out, Amelia Collins, because if I've got the devil in me, then I'm going to curse you. And you'll be dead before the next full moon now. Come on, Margaret.
Amelia, you can't say things like that.
Emily, she can't really curse me, can she?
I hope not.
I'm going to go right home, and I'm going to take some of those powders that the doctor gives my mother. That'll stop it.
Mr. Edgar, hello.
Shh, no! Don't talk to him, Emily. He'll tell them. He always does. It's what familiars do.
And now they're both dead.
Well, I don't believe it.
Suit yourself, Victoria. Make sure you say all your secrets around you know who. Hey, where did he go?
Vanished. Into the night. The black cat in the dark night. Did it get colder?
It feels like it.
We can't just stay here all night.
I think we should head back. Into town, I mean.
And just leave Fiona here?
We shouldn't.
I don't think we could carry her, not even between the 4 of us.
I know. Let's split up, 2 and 2. One pair will head into town. We will find out where the adults are and then have them come back to get her.
Maybe Dr. Holmes can send us carriage.
That's a great plan, Margaret. I don't think they realized what poor condition she was in.
I think they were more worried about whatever is happening with Mrs. Holmes. Poor lady.
I volunteered to go back into town.
Me too.
Wait, we can't all go.
Does anyone have a coin?
I do. Here.
All right. Heads, and Anna and I go into town. Tails, Victoria, and Emily go. Sound good?
Yes.
Yes.
Heads.
Looks like we're going into town, Margaret.
Come, Emily. Let us stoke this fire. We may as well keep warm. Be safe, girls.
Lavinia? How did you let this happen?
I truly know not. When Mrs. Moorehead and I left her just a few moments prior, she was sleeping like a baby.
I shall handle this. No more of your trickeries from either of you.
Doctor, I have not been near your wife.
Forgive me, Goodman, but it does not seem that your physical proximity is needed for you to have some effect.
Reverend, just what exactly are you implying by that?
Reverend, I realize you don't know me from Adam, but I'm a man of strong moral caliber and faith, and I can personally vouch for the Goodman.
Oh my word. Brother, look at her.
Oh my dear.
I have something that could help.
Nay, sister, let the good doctor care for his wife as he wishes.
Oh, such prudence, Miss Gooding. Unlike you, Lavinia.
Why is there blood on her face?
Why, Stephen? Surely you, of all people, are familiar with this sort of behavior.
Dr. Holmes can tell you I have been quite well these last years. Here in Appleton.
Yes. Edmond makes sure we are all quite well here in Appleton.
Lavinia!
I'm sorry. Goodman Reece.
I was speaking to Stephen.
Reverend, I have no desire to discuss what happened with Penelope and I back in New York.
I would never be one to break a confidence, Stephen. I was just commenting on how odd it was that you, of all people, would be afraid of blood.
Annabella, darling, what is on your face?
Guilt. Guilty. I'm guilty. I killed my Jane. I killed Amelia. I killed them all. The poppy is black. The red is dark. The poison is in your head, Cecil. You, Goodman, you made this. You brought it together. It's a puzzle. Where is Amelia? Where's your baby, my fine woman? Gone? You are a child killer. The poisoned. Send us all to sleep.
Jacob, do something! Help me!
Now, Mrs. Holmes, I'm just going to lay my hand atop your head, and then we are going to say some words. Dear Lord! She bit me! She is quite possessed.
She was not so disturbed before Lavinia and your wife were left with her.
But I did nothing wrong.
You did nothing to stop it either. Come, gentlemen, help me restrain Annabella. I need to return her to my surgery.
Mom, why did you stop?
What's that?
The story. Why did you stop?
Oh, I didn't mean to. I was just thinking about something. Never mind. I'll continue. What? What is it? What's the matter?
At the window. A face. There's someone out there. With their face pressed to the window.
Oh, Sarah, it's just your imagination. Do you think it's Annabella come to torment us?
Mom? Are you alright? You're acting weird. I seriously saw a face.
Do you want me to go out there to check? Let me just get my raincoat on and then...
Mom, no! What if it's something bad?
Sarah, I'm sure it's nothing. I'll be right back.
Mom, please, don't go out there! Let's just get away from the windows. All of them. And light some more candles and finish this stupid story.
We are as safe as we can be in this house. Nothing can touch us here.
You pinky promise?
Yes. Nothing can touch us in this house.
Okay, so were the girls okay? The ones that went to get help?
Alright, let's get all settled in this little nook by the kitchen. All good? Alright. So Margaret and Anna were relieved to be getting away from Fiona, and the goody-goodies, Victoria and Emily.
Anna, if you keep lagging behind like that, I'm not going to be able to keep the path lit for you with my lantern.
I'm coming. I just have a cramp. Do you even know where we are?
Of course I do. I've been through the shortcut 1,000,000 times to get to the bonfire. So have you.
I know. It's just so dark. It all looks different tonight. The moon was so big earlier, but now it's disappeared.
It is awfully dark. But just be glad we have this lantern.
Oh, I am. Never fear.
No, the lantern! Anna, stop pushing me. We're going to fall.
I'm not!
Are you all right? Anna? Oh, there you are. Anna, answer me. Oh no, you're so still and cold. Oh no, please don't leave me alone. What in the world was that? Was that a cat? I'm so stupid dropping the lantern. Now I really can't see anything. Oh, Anna, please be okay. I can't feel your head. Where is it?
Margaret? Are you all right? You went flying off the path. I was frightened. I got the lantern fixed.
I thought you fell with me.
I did. Well, partially. I fell into you, but then you went flying.
But I've been talking to you. Your body. I thought you were dead. Wait, if that wasn't you...
Let me just shine the lantern. Oh my god!
It's Amelia, but I thought they buried her.
Margaret, look at her. At it, I mean. Where's her face?
Victoria, do you think there are bats out here?
Bats? I suppose. Probably. Oh, Emily, I think we have so much more to worry about right now than bats.
I'm so very scared of them, though. I know it's silly.
Let's just stay close to the fire, shall we? It's such a dark night. Why, if we didn't have this fire...
I don't understand. There was a full, clear moon until...
It went away right after we dropped Fiona.
The whole world went dark.
It did. Emily?
Yes?
What if Fiona isn't dead?
What do you mean?
What if she's just like the moon, gone dark for a moment, her light is behind a cloud, and we can move the cloud?
I don't understand.
Emily, think! We were in the middle of letting her do her forgiveness. We were all chanting and in a trance, and we had her lifted. What if she was just about to receive her forgiveness and was interrupted, like a flame being snuffed out? What if we can get her back?
So you're saying it's like she's dormant?
Yes, like she's in limbo, purgatory, whatever you call it. That's why she didn't cough this time.
But all that blood, the black blood.
We have to try. Let's try.
But how? I don't know how to start without Miss Gooding.
Here, let's go stand over her. Now, take my hand, like this. Repeat after me. Hands together.
Hands together.
Link we all. To help our sister. Walk proud and tall. Into our circle does she enter.
Welcome.
Humble does she share.
Share.
For her evils give her care.
Care.
Here, take my belt. Put it in her mouth.
An assuredly good idea, Goodman. Thank you.
But this is so barbaric! She's a gentlewoman! This looks like an
exorcism. Aye.
Let's carry her to my carriage. I'll take care of her at my surgery.
Wait, that's too far. Could someone go and fetch the carriage? One of the ladies, perhaps.
Don't look at me. I've been traipsing around these woods endlessly already.
Lavinia and I will go. We know these forests like the backs of our hands.
An excellent plan. Go, quickly.
Millicent, go with them.
But Jacob!
Don't argue with me, woman. Go.
Jacob, but I am afraid.
Millicent, come here. And that's why.
Lord, preserve us. Forgive me, Jacob, for my questioning and unreasonable tone. It shall not happen again.
We are all human and make mistakes. You are forgiven, Millicent.
If you all are quite finished, ladies, let us away to the carriage.
Let's. We shall return promptly, gentlemen. Are you sure, Goodman Reece, that you wouldn't prefer that Lavinia and I provide an additional herbal remedy to help with that?
No! No more of your interferences. You will be of greatest assistance in providing transport. Return promptly. Time is of the essence.
What did your husband whisper?
When? Just now, when he forced you to accompany us against your will, and then apologized to him for the pleasure.
You wouldn't understand, not being married yourself, Miss Gooding.
Giselle, Millicent fancies us to be uptight old maids, weird sisters.
No, that is not what I think.
Oh, Mrs. Moorehead, how very little you know of women, or the world. Neither my sister nor I are blushing, bashful around men, nor are we dried up old spinsters. But I'll tell you this for gratis. No man I've ever encountered would speak to me in such a manner as your husband did to you. Which may be the reason I remain unmarried.
Much to William Cooper's chagrin.
Yes. Poor dear William. I'm afraid even my powers of healing cannot help what ails him.
But the older Mr. Cooper seems a charming man. Kind, considerate, not at all like his brother.
What do you mean?
Poor Stephen and Penelope. May she rest in peace. They were very wicked. Yes, very wicked when Jacob found them. Yes, he cured them. But it took many painful days and nights.
Your husband cured them? Of what?
Wickedness like I've never seen. Wickedness! Yes, you would both know of it.
Miss Gooding! Oh, Miss Gooding, I'm so glad we found you.
Amelia, we found Amelia, but I thought it was Anna, and I put my hand on her, and she has no face.
Girls, be still. Show me where you found Amelia's body.
It's right this way, miss. I was pushed off the path, you see.
Pushed by what?
That's the thing. I thought it was Anna, but she wasn't falling with me.
It was as though she flew off the path. To one side, I mean.
After Mr. Edgar, at least I think it was Mr. Edgar, hissed and scared me. Here, miss, it was down here in this ditch. We had just passed that big oak tree with the snarled limbs on the left, and there's the carriage of the doctor up ahead.
Wait. That can't be.
Why is the moon so bright? It's been dark since the bonfire.
What is that humming sound? It sounds like it's across the way from us.
Coming from the bonfire.
Margaret, Anna, where are your classmates?
Miss, I think Fiona's dead. Victoria and Emily stayed back with her. With her body, I mean.
Giselle, this could be very bad.
Oh, stupid children, I hope they haven't attempted what I fear.
Reverend, I'm starting to wish we had allowed Lavinia or Miss Gooding to supply Mrs. Holmes with some herbal relief.
Goodman, may I speak to you?
Assuredly. Gentlemen, if you will excuse us a moment.
I have never seen Annabella suffer so. Even when I first met her, in my clinic back east, before you invited me to Appleton. Before we were married. She has these rages, these violent and insatiable outbursts and fits, but never for this extent of time. I'm concerned that our treatment has not worked. I fear 'twas the same with dear Mrs. Collins. The bleeding, Edmond. It was frightening.
We knew she would be a challenge. We always knew. The Collins woman, you tried your best. We tried our best.
I need to get Annabella back to my surgery as soon as possible. I'm worried that if we dither...
What if I send her with you and the two brothers?
That is another concern.
What is?
William, it is the full moon. He hasn't seen me for a full week, but says he feels fine. But you know the pull the lunar cycles have on him.
I do indeed. And with his younger brother returning to the pack, so to speak. I had wondered, even last year with your Jane.
Yes, well, I had as well. I redoubled on his treatments. Edmond, what did you make of the fact that the Reverend and his wife know Stephen, and his dear Penelope?
Oh, may she rest in peace.
Indeed.
He is a mere charlatan, telling me he was called here. He doesn't know how Appleton works. He has no idea. I wonder if he knew what he was facing with Stephen. And I do have to wonder if he had something to do with Penelope's untimely death. Yes, I do have to wonder.
Good Lord! Look at that moon! Blast me, where's that been all night then? What is that humming noise?
It's coming from the bonfire, but how? This doesn't make sense. I have to go and see what it is, Cecil. Take the brothers with you.
What about the Reverend?
Ha! Let him trust to his moral compass.
I hadn't realized that Goodman Reece and Dr. Holmes were so close.
Oh, yes. They're the best of friends. They're the first residents here. In Appleton, I mean.
The first? But surely... But everything looks so... established here.
Yes, it's designed that way. It's supposed to make you feel instantly at home. At ease. So you won't ever leave.
And yet... you left.
I did, yet here I am. Back again. Like an old penny.
I'm getting a little hungry. Anyone else?
I'm a little peckish. Dinner does seem so long ago now.
It does indeed. That moon is awfully bright. Almost like daylight.
Why did you leave, Stephen?
To be with Penelope. Goodman Reece would not allow her to move here.
Would not allow?
You'll find that Appleton is, well, a special place. It's not for everyone.
I didn't think it was for me, but, well, Reverends, you saw us. You saw the depravity I was immersing myself in. I don't do any of those things here in Appleton.
Well, that's because you're cured. I saved you.
No saving the wicked! Ask my dear husband. Ask Jane!
Annabella, how did you remove that gag? She chewed right through it. Oh, my poor girl. What's on your face?
Get away from me! You're a wicked one too, William Cooper. Beware the circle moon. Beware the man who walks at night. Beware the evil that claims to be good. Where's your pretty wife? Where is she? Bring her the poppies. Black blood poppies. All dead. Dead like Jane. Reverend hypocrite! You're wicked or you wouldn't be in Appleton. Don't rock the apple cart, it'll all fall down. Fall down dead. Rotten fruit like the heart of my husband.
Annabella, you must be still, my dearest. There has been a change of plan.
I am very hungry, Doctor.
Good, William. That will make us move all the faster. We don't have time to get the carriage, and Goodman Reece has to go back to the bonfire.
Why?
No time for questions, Reverend. Brothers Cooper, you will carry my wife back to my surgery. I intend to take care of her there, and in return, you both shall be fed.
And where am I to go?
My dear Reverend, you may go wherever you please.
We must go now. My hunger. The moon. So difficult. You do best to go home, Reverend.
Fare thee well, Reverend.
What is that incessant humming? Black cat at night. Now I'm getting caught into wickedness. Must clear my mind. Though, no, cannot be. But I could have sworn that William Cooper's eyes were glowing.
This night has always been my favorite, but it's a bad moon this evening, to be sure. We have never missed a rebirthing bonfire, not ever. Although I suppose perhaps it was not missed tonight. But who could have done it? I only hope it was Lavinia or Miss Gooding. Oh, it had to be. Now, what can I do to show this Reverend and his wife who they really are? Oh, that will certainly be an eye-opener for them both. Oh, and yet I worry. Yes, I worry. I somehow feel as though I am holding the end of a ball of yarn. But the ball is rolling away and unraveling. Oh, nonsense. You're being as superstitious as Lavinia. Oh, Lavinia. Lavinia, what to do about her heart? And mine. Oh, dear, amazing, intelligent Lavinia. Who's there?
It is us. Your peoples.
Oh. Girls, well, come on out where I can see you. No need to be shy, children.
We see you.
Girls, that's fun, but this is not the time for hide and seek.
Are you saying game time is over?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Game time is over. Come out now.
Here we are.
Dear God. Girls, what have you done?
Mom, you hear that, right?
Yes, Sarah. Sounds like there's someone at the front door. You stay here. It's probably trick-or-treaters.
In this storm? Mom, be careful.
Sarah, it's fine. I know you got freaked out about the hat, and I was a little worried and getting in my own head there for a moment, but it's just a story. I'll be right back.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all. What is she doing? Why doesn't she come back? Oh, this is taking too long. You know, I'm gonna go sneak really quietly downstairs and see. I'll take a candle. My candle! Mom?
Well, there you are, my pretty lady. My Jacob's woman, I knew I'd find you here.